What's going on, everybody? Welcome into our Summer League watch party. We got Blazers Spurs today. Game's already started. We'll try and get you synced up. I also put the scoreboard at the top when I get a chance. Setting up and getting synced with me and Eric, a little bit rough. I all but guarantee you guys are a little bit ahead of us, but we're just going to watch Donovan Clingan. We're going to react live. We're going to talk a little bit about the game after the game. And that should be fun. We also got a fresh overlay for you. This, of course, is Stephon Castle versus Donovan Clingan, college teammates. Won a championship last year at UConn. We'll see which one of them can win a championship first, Eric, in their careers. But, yeah, looking forward to discussing this game. The Blazers start Mania, Chris Murray. Mania makes the free throw Blazers up 3-0, 8:32, 8:31 on the clock if you want to get synced. We got Castle with Mania guarding him. He's going to drive right, kick out. I don't know the players on the Spurs, Eric, so we're gonna have to see. But Castle gets a tip back lay-in. Although I think they called a foul before that. Eric, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you, Tori?
I'm good. A little chaotic. Hopefully we are synced though. Hopefully. It's always fun to try and get that to work, and I have to watch this game on Fubo instead of YouTube TV, so it's even harder. Second free throw good for San Antonio. Is that Turkavion, I think we got starting 52. We're going to have to learn our Summer League players. Gives the ball to Clingan. Clingan to Chris Murray. Chris Murray driving down the lane. Left-hand layup. Good.
Ugh.
Castle 3. Clank. Yeah, you're slightly ahead of me. I heard the and I knew that shot was going to be bad. Clingan handoff to Rupert. Rupert going to drive, seeks the contact, doesn't get the foul called. Transition for San Antonio. Kickback. It's really tough not knowing names. There's Klingan's rim protection. Good job, Clingan. Gets the board too. And chat is spoiling me. Clingan going to shoot a 3. It's a close miss. We like close misses from Clingan, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that shot early in the shot clock, kind of contested, but
It's Summer League.
it looked good.
Fade away off. Clingan. Rebound goes in and out of his hands. 6-5 San Antonio. We got Rupert handling the ball for the Blazers a bit. Clingan going to run some pick and roll. I think that's Turkavion Smith. Kick out. Mania. Your boy Mania. That shot looked good, man. That shot looked good. Watch Mania just put this team on his back all Summer League. San Antonio, I think they got CD Sissoko out there. I don't know which number he is.
Yeah, he is. He's like a big for them now. He's like bulked up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, and Harrison Ingram, who they just drafted.
Oh, what is
Repair, drives baseline. Yeah, that was ugly. Ugly. Got stuck. Kicked it back out.
All right, I paused for a few more
Castle
seconds.
for 3. Good. That 3 looked better, Eric.
Now you're ahead.
554, 550. Yeah, I mean, this is what we were struggling for before the stream. Struggling with. Turk Smith, layup, missed. Guys, let me know if 52 is Turkavion Smith. What a dunk. 25 on San Antonio. Timeout. Okay, we got to look up the roster. We got to get
Sissoko.
synced.
25.
Sissoko. Yeah. Alrighty. Repair struggling handling the ball. Yeah, he does.
Roster. Okay, I'm bringing up rosters right now. Hopefully, if this has numbers on them. It does. All right. Oh, that doesn't have Klingon's number. That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
This has the regular roster. It says 2024 NBA 2K25 Summer League rosters, and it has all of our regular players on it. Thanks, NBA.com.
You might have to go look at tweets. That might be the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to try signing up for a YouTube TV free trial on a separate account. That's like my option at this point.
$52 is Kendrick Davis. I found a roster.
Kendrick Davis. Okay, not Turkavion Smith.
I was say it didn't really look like Turkavion. It's
I just saw short guard and kind of
56.
Guessed. Got you.
Oh, we also have Kennedy Chandler as well. 54.
Oh yeah, Kennedy Chandler, man. I thought he could be decent, but it just has not worked out for him.
Mm-hmm.
Game back on crossing half court now. I'll try and stream this soon, although I don't know if my computer can handle it. Klingon. High post. Handoff. Repair. Repair with Castle on him. That's a tough assignment. He's going to cross him and lose the ball, though, Eric. Sissoko in transition, fouled by Manaya.
I don't like what I've seen from Repair so far. 2 turnovers, bad turnovers, and bad drive to the basket.
Yeah. Ball
I
handling.
mean, it's still early. Of course, not gonna read too much into a few possessions, but this is the kind of stuff that we were worried about from last year.
Yeah, I mean, he's still off balance. Like, he's still developing his body, especially because he apparently grew since they've drafted him. Like, he's still getting used to his body, so you kind of expect some of it, I think. And they're having him handle the ball a lot with this lineup.
Yeah.
Kendrick Davis pick and roll with Klingon. Gonna lob to Klingon. He catches it, and he misses the layup. And ball to Castle in transition. He's gonna get it to Sissoko. He's gonna dunk. I mean, they're just running us in transition something else right now. All right.
Foul, too.
Yep, foul, too. Not a good foul by Manaya. Got him in the head.
Where is your stream at?
Where's my stream at? I'm not streaming.
What time? What?
Oh, 5 minutes. 4:59, 4:58, 4:57.
All right. I think I might be a couple seconds ahead now again, but... Ugh.
Chris Murray, yeah, you are way ahead. Ugly drive by Chris Murray, man. You gotta love the take one dribble, spin back to the other hand, take one dribble, spin back to the other hand. 97, I don't know who that is. He bricks a 3. This is some ugly Summer League basketball. Hit ahead to Alex Reese. Misses the dunk. I knew that. Oh, man.
97 is Donovan Williams.
Got you.
UNLV.
Castle, cross-court pass. 3 for San Antonio. In. 20-8. 20-8. We'll get that ugly score on top of the screen soon.
35.
Chris Murray
Tyson
gonna drive.
Ward.
Gets. Oh my God, Chris Murray, bro. Chris Murray, man.
Tyson
Just got
Ward.
blocked
Ooh.
by like 3 people. Spurs, another 3 off. We need Scoot. We need Summer League Scoot. Alex Reese for 3. He can shoot. Miss. This is ugly basketball so far, man. Castle drives. Reese reaches in, fouls him. Just an ugly foul. Reese is basically Duop Reith, but worse. Do you agree with that assessment?
Why would you reach there? That's so bad. Oh.
Yeah, I don't understand that. All right.
Hey. Can these games count towards the capture the flag
I know,
sweepstakes?
the tanking. I wish. All right. Push yours back to live and let me know where you're at. I got it up on YouTube TV now. Oh my goodness.
What are you at?
335.
Okay, you're like 2 seconds ahead of me.
Or
What the?
no, 320.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're freaking. Hey, we got a steal.
Hey, we got a steal. I think we might be synced. Repair and transition got fouled. I don't know about that foul call, Eric.
Almost turned it over again.
Yeah, he got kind of put in a tough spot there, though, running in the middle of the court with the defender under him.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us. We had a member message from JP Savvy, member for 7 months. Season starting or tank season starting early this year with the fire emotion.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Blaze the Nug says Klingon looks a bit slower than I thought, but it's only one game. Not reading anything in. Maybe he's thinking too much.
He hasn't played live action since the national championship game. Like he's
Yeah, but he's not a fast center. So like he recovers well with his size, but he's not particularly fast. So
Reese made a 3. Nice.
that's not going to be someone who's like stands out with like athleticism or quickness or anything like that. So
Yeah. Is that Jamari Bouye?
yeah,
Blazer
on a
legend.
2-way with them.
Harrison Ingram either stepped out of bounds or traveled. Bryce McGowan's looks kind of like Chris Murray, not going to lie. Body shape, haircut, all that stuff. Well, I'm glad we are synced, at least. Now let's get the scoreboard up. And then we'll really be cooking. Now I can put chat on the phone, and we got the setup.
How's everyone doing?
Not pleased with this first quarter, says yes, Sirski. Yeah, I mean, it has not been pretty basketball. Has not been pretty basketball.
We're spoiled as Blazer fans to have been able to watch pretty basketball for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's summer league, so not real basketball, but
Alrighty, screen's gonna look weird here for a second, but just trust. Scoreboard. Alrighty.
yeah, Taylor, he says, not trying to hate, but Klingon is such a boring guy to watch out for in summer league. Yeah, that's what I was saying last stream. It's just like the Blazers roster in general is just kind of meh for summer league. There's so many other teams that excite me a little more. JP, I'm watching the Blazer game. I haven't been able to watch Chomche. How is he doing?
Let me know when the game's back.
It's back.
Okay, we got the scoreboard for you guys. We are cooking. Alright, Bouye. Front court. Kicks to some blonde dude. Back to Bouye. He's going to drive a little mid-range, pull up off. Chris Murray has the rebound go in and out of his hands. We can't rebound, and they get a dunk from the blonde dude. Masalaski?
19 is...
Good cut from Repair. Good finish from Repair.
Yahun Masalski
Masalski.
from Belarus.
Well, Masalski has the ball.
Ooh.
Backdoor to Bouye.
I'm a second ahead. I'm gonna.
Oh, of course.
I got it.
We were synced and then we're not. I don't know how that happens. We got 54 to Alex Reese for 3. He's going to be our Summer League MVP. Watch. Do we need a 5th center, Eric? Oh, repair, steal, cookies. Kicks it to McGowans, who drops the ball. Dude, we can't catch anything. A rebound, a pass, does not matter. Ingram pull up 3, short, Reese rebound. So 54 on our team is...
Kennedy
Chandler. Okay, and then 56 is Terkavion Smith. We got Klingon coming back in the game.
Terkavion's coming in along with number 60, who is...
Who?
Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones. I was expecting a hard to pronounce name.
No,
Spencer Jones.
the writing on this roster is very small, so I couldn't tell if 68 or it was 68 or 60.
Gotcha.
And I'd probably look like an idiot on YouTube, like looking at my screen so close.
Klingon's going to come set a ball screen for a 2-for-1. 6 on the shot clock. It's a little bit late. Kennedy Chandler going to drive. Ball finds its way to Terkavion Smith, and he misses a 3. Klingon rebound, kick out. McGowans, he can score. A lower Eurostep gets stripped, though.
The turnovers, man.
Klingon forces a miss, gets a foul, though. I don't know about that foul call, Eric.
Yeah, he bodied him. Got him with the body.
Oh, that's weak, man. That's weak. Good thing they get 10 fouls, though, in Summer League, right?
Yeah. It is. Have some contact.
Reese looks good, actually. This is the type of setting where Alex Reese will look good. He could shoot. One thing with the remix last year when I watched them that I was impressed with is he's an undersized 5 that can shoot and doesn't really provide much else. Like I said, he's like Duaparith, but probably a little bit worse. Second free throw for 97. Good. Spurs up 10. Blazers get final shot.
That's Donovan Williams still.
Donovan Williams. We got Turk Smith with the ball. Kicks to Kennedy Chandler. Spurs going to trap. Kicks it back to Smith. Back to Chandler. He's going to drive. Middle. Floater. Short. Klingon rebound. Klingon putback. Missed. I thought Klingon might have gotten fouled. He misses the putback at the buzzer. And, yeah, not a pretty first quarter. Blazers down 10. Alex Reese, probably the best player right now for the Blazers. Let me try and make sure the scoreboard will update for you guys as well. Eric, first quarter thoughts. What is your expert analysis after that thrilling back and forth that we just saw?
Super ugly basketball.
Might be an understatement.
Outside of a couple Reese threes, it's hard to be very happy with anything that happened in that quarter.
Hopefully we see, what's his name? Cui? Is that how you say it? C-U-I?
Someone in one of our streams said it was Key.
Key? Yeah, I want to see him, man.
Jackie Key or something?
He can shoot. And we need shooters. Klingon's touch around the rim not looking too great. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that I talked about even before we drafted him. Like, he's big, his touch is a little rough. It's not so rough that it's necessarily something I'm going to worry about year one. You just hope that he incrementally improves. I mean, that last shot was, like, at the buzzer, so we didn't really have time to, like, regather and go up strong with it, so he was fading away. Like, that's fine. He's going to be better when he can get set up by guys like Scoot, guys like Ant, guys like Denny. He's not really you give the ball against a defender and he goes and makes a play.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed a lot with Klingon is when he was playing against lower competition or teams that didn't have much size, he was able to dominate inside, and when he played bigger teams, it was more of a struggle for him.
Yep.
But hopefully that's something he can learn how to use his body a little better because he is a huge dude.
Mm-hmm. Turk Smith misses that was Kennedy Chandler misses the floater. We got Mania back in the game.
Oh, get that out.
Klingon just absolutely destroys that Euro step. Yeah, that's what you have to look forward to. Blocks like that, man. Not a chance. Klingon looks soft of a player. Did you think that block was soft? What do you think? Pick and roll, pocket pass. Klingon almost got a piece. That's one where
Nice
you hope
teardrop.
that he can get to that, like, long term. He can get to that shot. Mania off the pick and roll, gonna throw it right to a Spurs defender. Klingon keeps the ball with the Blazers. You got Turk Smith throws a lob to Spurs player. We're just passing it to Spurs players, Eric.
Jeez, man.
And somehow we still have the ball. How many of you guys are watching Klingon for the first time? Because I felt like most of our chat was like gonna know what Klingon was. Klingon gets the ball off the inbounds, doesn't have time. Nice pass, though, to a wide-open Terkavion Smith. Misses the three. That was a good pass. 17, Nelson Jr. Is that Jameer Nelson Jr.?
Sure is.
Sissoko, three in the corner. Klingon blocked it, I think. And then Mania blocks that. Did Klingon block that three?
I don't know.
Because it's off the side of the backboard, and he was
definitely affected
there, yeah.
Whether he blocked it or not. Oh.
Klingon
Jeez.
defending, dude fades away and hits. Who's 31?
Isn't that Mensa? Nathan Mensa?
Is it?
Yeah, he's back in the game.
Turk lob to Klingon, and Klingon got fouled. See, that last play, like, Turk turned the corner, had both Klingons and his man with him, so the lob to Klingon was there if the corner guy didn't tag. The corner guy tagged so hard onto that lob. That's where, like, you get a better team. And a point guard there, Scoot there, I think makes the read. You kick out corner there. And that's where I'm hopeful that Scoot and Klingon can coexist, where Scoot can draw two and then throw the lob to Klingon if it's there, or hit the guy in the corner if the corner defender tags.
See, that right there should have been a lob,
Mm-hmm.
and instead he tried to throw it low.
Exactly.
Even if that pass gets through, it's going to be hard for a 7-2 guy to catch behind him on the run.
That's where playing with better guards will make Klingon look better. Because better guard, that's a lob, and that's a dunk.
Yeah. The other thing is, too, when you have a situation where you're driving and the defender of the big is kind of playing in between the two, you need to make him commit fully to you before you throw it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just keep going and drive right to the rim. Our guards are struggling.
Our guards are shoot-first guards. I would have liked to have gotten like a traditional point guard. Mania, 3 in transition, brick. Kick out to Klingon. Wide open 3 for Klingon. Air balls. Chat's not going to like that one, Eric. He's being tough on himself. It's fine. It's summer league.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like,
but there's a guy who's won at every
he knows how to play. He's
at.
trying to shoot threes. He's never really shot threes in games before. He shoots them good in workouts, but we know, good defense by Mania. We know it's like an adjustment to get confident in games. Repair for 3. Repair clanks a three. Like, he can't beat himself up for missing threes, basically, is all I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Manaya in transition.
I'd be very surprised if he just came in and started cashing threes right away.
Yeah, his first miss was like in and out. His second miss was bad. Shooting with him is going to be a long-term thing. Like, nobody expects him to shoot, right? If he can become a shooter, it's gravy. He's not supposed to be a shooter. Pick and roll, Kennedy Chandler gets downhill, kicks it out to Repair. Repair kicks it to Alex Reese for three. He bricks. He almost airballed, and he can shoot. Murray on Castle. Castle gets the mid-range pull-up. Castle airballs a mid-range pull-up. A wide-open mid-range pull-up. He felt bad for his former teammate, Eric.
This game sucks.
I don't think any of these teams are winning a Summer League chip. Reese with the ball. Nice pass to Kennedy Chandler, who just drops it. I don't know what he's complaining about. Maybe he got held. Ball hit him in his hand. Castle going to bring the ball up. Got bright pink shoes. He gets downhill. Throws a shoulder into Alex Reese. And no offense. Did they call offensive foul there?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that was a lot of contact, man. Yeah, whole forearm. These guys are nervous. I mean, yeah, this, like, it's not going to be NBA level talent, of course. But also, it's players that have barely played together, don't know each other's tendencies, have no chemistry. Like, they're not running much of a system, you know what I mean? Like, how much of a system can you put in place in 4 days? And you just got these G League scoring guards that don't really know how to pass at a high enough level. Like, that's why they're in the G League, is because they can't pass. They can't play make for others, despite being, like, 6'2". That's the problem with Kennedy Chandler. That's the problem with Terquavion Smith. That's the problem with Kendrick Davis, whatever his name is. Like, there's always these guards that can score a little bit, but they can't pass, and it just creates some really ugly basketball. But also, it's just like, man, how many boards have we dropped? How many passes have we dropped? It's like a lot of what goes into Summer League, but then also just completely out of sync, just silly stuff. So, like I said, we don't overreact to Summer League, especially bad Summer League. Sometimes you could tell when a guy has it. You know, Dame, when he dominated Summer League, you could tell, like, Dame was going to be good, but struggles. And it's just funny to see the reaction to Kling and Eric. Like, if you guys watched college basketball, you should know, like, Kling is not the fastest guy. Klingen's not a shooter. He's not the strongest guy. Hopefully he can put on Giannis muscle, Eric, where he can then shove guys around a little bit. There's your guy. With a thumbs up hat.
New Spur.
Yep.
Still weird.
I don't expect him to score three, but I expect him to score inside. Alex Reese, wide open three, short. Yeah, I mean, he has to get the ball in good positions inside, though. He's not Embiid. Like,
it's not like he's gotten a post up or anything. It's all been, like, offensive rebounds.
Blazers get a leak out off a bad pass from San Antonio. Down 14. Scoreboard's updating, too. That's nice. And a steal by Alex Reese in transition. And Spurs going to call a Popovich timeout, Eric. They're going to have to cut short the Harrison Barnes interview. Dude, no, we shouldn't have gotten Zach freaking Edey. I love Oh my god, man. Are you ready for another season of people overreacting to a rookie, Eric? Are you ready?
Well, I guess this one isn't like a generational player though, so I don't get it.
Zach dominated Klingon. Zach Edey can't play defense at the NBA level. Like, y'all don't care that the dude is a walking stiff defensively at the NBA level. Also, most of Edey's points weren't on Klingon either.
Also, traditionally, like the how am I supposed to? How am I going to word this? The centers who are more traditional bigs, like almost never do well in summer league. It's just not that type of game. It's meant for like quick rim running bigs look a lot better in summer league, or if you can shoot the three.
There's also not as much spacing too, which hurts bigs. I mean, remember Wemby's struggles last year in summer league? Like, even Wemby had some struggles last year in summer league. Brandon Miller looked awful in summer league. And of course, Klingon's not the same archetype as either of those players, like not even close. But just let's chill a little bit. Castle, we're back from break. He's gonna drive middle, turns down the pull up. Instead, hits underneath. Klingon makes him miss the shot. Offensive rebound for the Spurs, though. Klingon's already
rebound.
Yeah, teammates got to help him out there. Castle pull up 3 did not look good. Klingon gets the rebound stolen from him. Up to Repair. He's going to hit Klingon, trailing the play. They're just not moving. It's only handoffs. Repair gets the ball back. Pick and roll with Klingon. Repair gets it back to Klingon. He's going to post up. He's going to kick out. 3 on the shot clock. Step back 3. Good. Blazers within 9. I wouldn't mind Harrison Barnes being off the screen either.
Little Scrappy says, "Don't give me this traditional summer league speech, bro." Like,
all right, let's overreact and just hate Klingon because of 1.5 summer league quarters. That's logical. Anyway,
he hasn't even really done anything that bad.
I know. Ooh, but, tough fall. Tough fall. Going to the line. The Blazers are after the Spurs bucket. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay, where did I have Klingon on my big board?
Like
do you remember?
15th, 16th.
Right. And I'm not overreacting. If I had an agenda, I'd be like some of the people in chat right now being like, "See, we should have picked him. I had him 16th on my board. He's too slow."
I know.
But even I'm saying, like, dude, this isn't a good judgment of how good he is. I was saying that before he even stepped on the floor. Like, it's just, no matter what team he went to, I was not going to think he's going to come out here and dominate Summer League other than affecting shots on the other end, and that's what he's doing. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I mean, Blazers can't get through a screen. Castle gets to 15 feet every freaking time. Like, it's Summer League. I don't understand. Castle gets the inbound. He has Chris Murray guarding him.
Oh, why did he pick up the ball there?
Good question. Gets out of trouble, though. Kicks it down to Malasky. Ball finds its way back to Castle. He's going to drive left. Gets it over Klingon. You are ahead of me somehow. Damn, how did that happen?
If I pause it like, I'll hit pause and play real quick, and it takes like 10 seconds, and I'm behind you. If I don't pause, I'm ahead of you. It sucks.
Well, I can always pause and catch up to you. Blazers turnover. And dribbles it off his foot. Yeah, pause, resume, and then I can pause and resume quicker so I can match up with you if you're behind me.
All the other bigs are doing big things. What do you mean, little Scrappy? What other
He's
bigs are
just
doing
saying
big
things.
things?
He's just saying things, bro. He's just saying things. Yeah, pause and resume and let me know the time when the clock starts ticking.
$351, 350, 349, 348, 347.
Klingon left hand hook. Good.
Nice.
Am I ahead of
See?
you?
Pretty close. 340, 339.
Okay, I'll pause for another second. Should be good. Castle gets an open pull up 3. Good.
Over Klingon.
Yeah, see, if you're gonna run drop, you gotta actually like fight over the screen and like not allow that. Kendrick Davis lob to Klingon. You gotta throw it higher. He's 7'2". Gets out of trouble. Gets it to repair. You gotta throw it higher. He's 7'2". My goodness. Spurs ball find Ingram for 3. It's good. Eric, did you know Klingon is 7'2"?
Yeah.
Because apparently nobody on his team knows.
This is one of the worst passing teams I've ever seen. It's so bad.
Repair, can't get the rebound. Yeah, it's a terrible passing team. Ingram, Klingon runs him off the line to his credit, and a charge on Sissoko. Way to take that charge. I mean, bro, to see it happen once and then the same exact pass like 3 seconds later was crazy. Klingon to McGowan's. Gonna set a pick and roll. McGowan's gonna drive. Stumbles. Klingon. Put back. Missed. He's fighting. He's fighting. Kept that possession alive. That's Blazer ball.
Aiden says he's going to start clapping for completed passes at this point.
Yeah, I'm about there with you. Kick out Klingon. 3. He's
shoot
gonna
it?
shoot it. Damn. I just want him to make one. Also, first time shooting behind an NBA three-point line. Remember that. Kick out Harrison Ingram for 3. It's his first time. Harrison Ingram's first time shooting behind an NBA 3, but you wouldn't know it. Klingon to McGowan's. Pick and roll. McGowan's gonna drive. Kick back out to Chris Murray. Back to McGowan's. He's gonna shoot a 3. Good. Yay, we're not down 20.
What's funny is Klingon so far is like the exact opposite of Aiden this year. It's like either around the rim or at the three-point line, and Aiden does everything in between those two.
Castle drives. Good defense by Chris Murray.
If you could just combine the two.
I know, for real. Pick and roll. Sissoko. McGowan's on him.
Oh.
What a pass. Klingon fouls him. Klingon looks gassed. Yeah, so here's what Klingon has to get better with. Conditioning. Okay. At 7'2", he needs to get in better condition. These pocket passes are kind of carving the Blazers up. You just, like, ultimately, if you're going to run drop, you got to let the ball handler go through the screen, and you got to stay attached to the back hip. Not let them shoot a pull-up 3, and not let them have all this space to throw a pocket pass. Like, how many screens are these guards coming off and their defender is like 7-8 feet behind him, Eric? You can't run drop like that. You just can't. Even if you have a great drop big, you can't run drop like that.
Yeah.
Just leaves the big too much on.
But that's what I'm afraid of. That's been the Blazers' defense for years.
Yep, they got to get better at getting through screens, no matter who they have. Yeah. Bryce McGowan's kicks it out to a ref.
These turnovers.
So I think the Blazers were trying to run a man set against their zone. I'm not sure if they recognized that it was zone in time. Because the Spurs were in a zone that possession. Castle Gonna run pick and roll. McGowan does a better job getting through that. And then he dies on that screen. Gets back in the play, though. See? And look, the pass wasn't there because he got back in the play, got back to Castle. McGowan's in transition. Kicks it out to Repair. Kicks it to Alex Reese. Running movement 3, air ball. This might be the worst Summer League team I've ever seen. Oh, this is brutal. Blazers going to press. Castle gets it ahead. Back to Castle. He has McGowan's on him. Castle's looked pretty decent this half. Had a couple of mistakes, of course, but it's been decent. He's going to run pick and roll. Walks into a 3 off. Blazers can get last shot if they want it, but it's Summer League, so might as well just go, right? And Repair gets his pocket picked by Bouye, of all people. Eric?
Booyah. Man,
2 on the clock. I mean, Blazers might not even get a shot off. It's a sidestep that was straight. I don't think it hit rim, but at least it was straight. Okay, Blazers down 20 at halftime. Ugly, ugly basketball.
Whew.
So let me just say this about Repair, Eric. He has to learn how to go between the legs if he's going to handle the ball, bringing it up the floor. Like you can't in the NBA.
Just serving the ball up on
You
the
can't
platter.
cross over right in front of you against ball pressure all the time. And that's Repair's problem, is like everything's like out in front of him, and it's easy to pick for these shorter, smaller guards. Repair should not be a guy bringing the ball up the floor. Like,
Yeah.
not yet.
Well,
He needs a lot of work, obviously, as you can tell by how many times he's gotten his pocket picked. So it's like, here's the thing. We could be reactionary and be like, oh, look how terrible Repair looks when he's bringing up the ball as a freaking point guard against pressure. That's not supposed to be Repair. That's not what he's supposed to be doing. Like, he's a wing, 3-and-D. Hopefully he can drive someday, right? So ultimately it's like, yeah, this is why he's not a point guard, is because he can't bring up the ball against pressure. Mm-hmm. And if he's ever going to bring up the ball against pressure, he has to learn how to do a crossover that's not right in front of him, right into the hand of the defender. Because that last pocket pick, he crossed over so far out in front of him.
yeah, this is sad because Deron Holmes tore his Achilles last night. It's out for the year. That was horrible to see. But if you watched him play at Dayton this year, they had several times where he brought the ball up.
Yeah.
And he's not a traditional point guard. I'm not saying he's Repairs like a big man at all. But what Holmes would do is just basically back someone down from like 3/4 court. And that's what Repair, I think, needs to do until he's a better ball handler. If he's going to be in this position, you got to use your body to shield him and not dribble out in front of you. You got to dribble backwards and kind of, or at an angle, use your hips and off arm to shield the ball. And until you do that, that's going to look pretty ugly, I think. So I don't know why he's just like dribbling right into the defender.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that needs to be coached. That is something that is coachable. Ultimately, he has no idea how to bring up the ball against pressure, because you're supposed to protect the ball with your body, and then if you're going to cross over against pressure, if you're going to try and change that angle, go the other way, you got to go between the legs so that it doesn't get picked. Or you got to go behind the back so it doesn't get picked. Or you got to turn so the ball stays behind your body. He's just squaring up and crossing over right in front of him. So he doesn't know how to bring up the ball against pressure. So of course it's going to look bad. He doesn't know how to do it. If he never learns it, that doesn't mean much for his career, honestly, because he's not
This
going
won't
to
be a point forward.
Yeah, teams don't really pressure in the NBA, and if they do, he's not going to be the guy bringing the ball up. Pretty simple. So, and if he can learn it, if he can make a ton of strides, like maybe he can be somebody that can handle slightly. But like that's not really what you're expecting from. So, yes, it sucks and it looks bad. But other than that, like, hopefully it's a learning experience, because here's the thing. Summer League, bad halves. This is supposed to teach these guys what they need to work on. Right now, it's teaching Repair what he needs to work on. The balance is still a little rough. It's something he has to improve, Eric. but also he grew in the past year. So, at least according to the Blazers. So ultimately, he's still getting used to his body. So balance isn't going to fully be there. He's going to have to become a more balanced player, though, because he'll drive and, he's just not on balance. He doesn't change direction on balance.
Well, if this continues throughout the summer league, it's gonna. I know we don't need a guard, but watching Bub Carrington last night put on a show and nearly have a triple double, and then Tyler Kolek today, 7 assists, no turnovers. Just be nice to have a steadier point guard right now on this team to help Klingon, which is also why I wanted Scoot to play for them to get some run, but I don't know, man. I think Scoot would look like an NBA MVP in this game right now. That's why.
Oh yeah.
I kind of wanted him to play so he could dominate just like one game, and then he could just be like, okay, he's too good for summer league, and sit him out the rest of the time. But yeah.
Umar says, "Why are they protecting him? What, like protecting him from what? Protecting who from what?"
I don't know. Maybe they thought Scoot or Castle was a bad matchup for him. I don't know. I hope that's not the case.
I mean, I think Scoot would have been just fine. He just would have run pick and roll. That's all this team is doing anyway. It's handoffs and pick and roll. Like, not like you expect anything advanced because it's guys that haven't practiced much together. It's summer league, but.
Ray Green says, who cares about who win here? Well, I don't really, other than, I mean, obviously if they made the finals or something, that would be cool. But I'm not concerned with winning or losing. I'm concerned with just how crappy the offense looks and how bad at basketball it is.
Yep. Kling got 0 points. Okay.
That's not true. He has 2 points.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he scored. Let's see what the group chat's saying, Eric.
What's up, Jake Curry? How you been?
Hope you're doing well as well, Jake.
Didn't get any crazy draft conversations with Jake this year.
I know. I was curious too. Oh man, the group chat is using all caps, Eric. You know what that means. That's not a good sign. We haven't talked much about Chris. Eric, I hate the. This is something he did last year, so this isn't me like overreacting to summer league. Okay, he had a drive earlier in this game, and it was maybe my strongest reaction to anything. But it's the catch the ball on the perimeter, one dribble, spin move. Like when he's 16 feet away, one dribble, spin move again, and it's almost like he's just trying to back down his guy from the 3-point line. I hate that. You know what it reminds me of? Do you know what name I'm about to say? It's somebody I'd beat one-on-one.
LiAngelo Ball?
LiAngelo Ball. Good old LiAngelo Ball. It's just, I don't know. Like, will those ever work in the NBA driving like that? I don't think so. He needs to try and take a strong. If he gets cut off, one quick move the other way and get to the rim, or just kick it out. Like the slow, methodical, like 2-3, like little back down moves from the 3-point line. It's just weird, man.
Game's back on.
Alrighty, thank God.
Oh.
What happened?
We just started the second half with an almost turnover by Minaya, trying to throw a wraparound pass in the paint to
Inbound to Klingen. He can't get it. Castle the other way. Finishes. Repair. Gonna run pick and roll with Klingen. He's gonna drive middle. He's gonna dump it down to Klingen. Touches the ball. Goes up strong. Gets fouled.
I like that from Repair. He didn't throw a bad pass immediately. He stopped, took his time, let Klingen get set up before he passed it. Still almost threw it away, but it got to him. I like the decision making there, not necessarily the result. But
yep, Klingen will look better if he has guys that can get him the ball properly, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just so clear cut and dry to me. That free throw didn't look good though. Klingen has to improve his free throw percentage. He was like what 60-ish% somewhere around there in college. That follow through was not straight. And misses the second free throw. Yeah, has to improve his free throws. Castle, Minaya on him. Gonna run high pick and roll. Gonna drive. Kicks it out to Bouye, back to Castle. Minaya on him. Another pick and roll. And a moving screen. They were just spamming pick and roll with Castle.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah. Good old Rip Hamilton. Klingen. Handoff to Repair. Repair crosses over, going left. Little pull-up. Good. I like that. Okay, Repair looks a little more focused this half, Eric.
Yeah.
Castle off the pick and roll. Gonna hit Bouye. Contested three. Off.
Castle got that rebound in between. Chris
Minaya didn't box him out.
I don't know. Minaya and Klingen, yeah.
Yep. Klingen boxed out his guy. Minaya did not box out Castle. Castle shooting 2. Spurs up 20. First free throw good. What do you think of Castle so far in this game? Are you impressed?
I mean, I saw him play a couple times in the other summer league. Yeah, I mean, he's doing about what I expected. Hasn't shot the ball particularly well, but
I just like his pace.
Yeah, I think he's running the offense fine.
Cutting, Chris Murray, layup good. That was an impressive finish. That was a good cut by Chris.
He almost fumbled that.
Yeah, he might have traveled if he caught it normally.
Yeah.
Castle against Minaya. Blazers pressing a bunch. We saw them do that a bit last year. Repair switches on to Castle. Castle going to drive right. Goes into Repair. Tries to go up. Bothered by Klingen. Klingen snatches the rebound. Klingen smothered that shot. Repair in transition. Left hand layup. Good. There we go, Ryan. See? Like, when he's catching the ball like in space with a driving lane, it looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's exactly what I was trying to talk about at halftime. Like, that's where he's going to be used. And that's situations like that. Filling the lane, catching the ball at that three-point line, like making a quick move, using his length to finish at the rim. That's where he's going to be good. Not, oh, I have a 6'2 guy on me that's quicker than me, and I'm trying to bring the ball up against pressure. So that's why it's just like, don't overreact to him getting picked against pressure. Yes, it doesn't look good, but it's not his role. He's had a couple really nice drives. He had a nice pass to Klingen. That's Repair. It's nice to see him kind of come out looking more confident because it was not a good first half for him, and it could have shaken him a bit, and he's come out look confident this half.
Right.
That mid-range pull-up, too, Eric, like... That has to be a, you know what play I'm talking about. I think it was the bucket before this last one. That can be I think a bread and butter shot because his arms are so freaking long.
Yeah, you can get it off over pretty much anyone.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. I thought there was times where last year he'd try and force a drive all the way to the rim, and it wasn't there. Defense was ready, and he'd just end up like off balance or just struggling with the contact because he's trying to take it at guys instead of just taking that little midi pull up. If he can take that, knock that down consistently, it's going to allow him to pick his spots on like when to fully drive. Alec Johnson says that's the one thing you can always count on for Roops. He's extremely confident, should serve him well when it comes to continued development. Yeah, he works hard, and I don't know, like mentally, I don't think it's a mental problem. He's raw. He's a raw 20-year-old. Like, you're kind of seeing that with his struggles in the first half, some of his struggles last year. We got Greg Popovich on the set. Can they switch back to the game, though? Thank you. Hand off to Bouye. He's going to drive. Klingon deflects the pass. Gets on the floor. Gets the steal and gets it out. Repair in transition. Kicks back to Klingon. I think he might be done shooting threes, Eric. Kendrick Davis isn't. He's going to brick one. Minaya skies for the rebound. Can't get it. Spurs in transition. Bouye gets another dunk. Did not expect multiple dunks. Yeah. But Klingon, that last defensive possession, that was a nice steal. Davis off the Klingon screen. Going to kick it out to Repair. He has a driving lane right. Throws it up to Klingon. Klingon gets fouled.
That's a tough pass to catch over that shoulder.
Yeah, I like the Repair threw it where it needed to go, though. I don't know what happened on that inbounds.
Probably threw a bad pass.
And whoever 31 is hurt himself.
It's Nathan Mensah.
Yeah. You said that like 3 times. I don't remember. Key if we go down 25. Yeah, I don't understand why we signed this guy to an Exhibit 10 just to not play him.
Man, a lot of the games so far, teams are only playing like 9 players. It's weird.
Yeah. Castle gets the mid-range.
They're shortening their rotation in Summer League.
Yeah, it's weird. Bouye kicks out to Castle. He's going to rip, drive baseline, uses his body, mid-range, good.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. See, like, when he can't beat guys, he'll just use his body, and that mid-range is going to be a weapon. Kendrick Davis, little floater, brick. Castle in transition, Chris Murray guarding him, kicks it out. Harrison Ingram, he's going to drive, going to pull up, off. Should have been over the back on Mensah.
Clayton's got to get that rebound, though, even.
And then blocks the pull-up. Blocks the pull-up, though, man. He's gotten a few blocks, gotten a steal in this game. Repair in transition, gets fouled by Bouye. Bouye might have tweaked something. Yeah, Klingon needs to get stronger. I think, like, he may struggle a little bit to rebound initially, simply just because of plays like that, where a guy, like, gets into him and is able to get the ball. I think Klingon will get stronger. He looks like a guy that should be able to get pretty ripped. Like,
yeah.
And I think that'll do him wonders. He sets good screens, though. Kick out Chris Murray, wide open 3. Brick. He might have stepped on the sideline. Who decided that split screens would be a staple of Summer League, and why has it persisted? I mean, they do this every year, I think. It's like, we know Pop is on the set. We don't need to see him. Drive against Klingon. Klingon forces the missed dunk. How is that a foul, Eric?
He keeps getting him with the hit. He's not going vertical. He's coming at an angle, so.
I'd like to see a replay. Yeah, he has to learn the art of jumping straight up. He's probably going to pick up fouls pretty regularly early in his career. Alec Johnson, 100%, says Klingon spent his college career almost entirely focused on slimming down and building stamina. Going to be another 2 to 3 years until he can build the lean muscle and without compromising his cardio. Well said.
What's up, Jerry? He says, more full screenshot of the announcers and less game, please.
Chris Murray turns down the open three. Going to drive right, though, and smokes the layup, Eric, because he has no bounce. Anyway, Malarkey, I don't remember his name. Masalski, yeah, something like that. Good defense by Manaya. Klingon gets him down low and gets ball. Impressive. Repair, driving. He's not going to turn the corner. Kicks it to Klingon. Klingon, going to kick it back to Repair. Repair, going to kick to Manaya for 3. Good. Justin Manaya, Eric. 3-point sniper. Jameer Nelson Jr. Going to kick to a cutting. Chris Murray just completely fell asleep.
Nice pass.
Chris Murray's kind of... That's fine. It's ugly anyway. Chris Murray's kind of frustrating me. Manaya kicks. Ball finds its way to Murray. He's going to shoot a 3. And he airballed it. Well, he hit
couldn't
net.
tell if it was a swish or an air ball.
Yeah. Jameer Nelson going to drive against Klingon. Klingon forces a turnover. Manaya in transition. Good. Klingon's made a lot of defensive plays this half.
Yeah.
And it's not just like blocks. It's just...
Lay it up with his left on a right-handed lane.
Hey, it's closer to the rim.
It worked, yeah.
Jameer Nelson turns the corner. Offensive foul on... Malarkey. Wait, no, that's not his name. Masalski.
Yeah.
There, the score is now updated. It is very ugly. The Mariners are losing. I hate my life. McGowan's back in. Pick and roll with Reese. McGowan's going to drive. Layup good. Klingon to the bench. Blazers down 17. Summer League Championship hopes still alive. Jameer Nelson kicks to 97. Donovan Williams. Drive. Floater. Off. Foul on Repair. He went down. Down with the arm. According to the box score, Klingon has 1 steal and 4 blocks. Sounds about right. There's been a couple other plays where he's just forced a turnover by his presence. Or forced a miss by his presence.
So he has 5 stocks, but how many ass bounds does he have?
How many ass bounds? I also think his passing will come alive a little bit more playing next to, like, Scoot and Sharp. Those guys, like, Scoot's quicker cutter, Sharp obviously lob-wise. You just throw it up in an area. That's assuming the Blazers actually flow. Alex Reese left wide open for 3. Brick. Repair gets the rebound. He's going to ISO. He's going to drive left. Kicks to Bryce McGowan's. He's going to get fouled. They're hustling. The bad part is the one for 7 field goals. Yeah, I mean... I think one of those was like a tipped rebound that he was trying to control. And then 3 of them were threes. Not too much to read into. He does need to get better with his touch, but we knew that. McGowan's gonna, or no, that's Repair gonna drive. Misses the left-handed layup. Should have used the board, probably.
Yeah, it's a tough angle not to use the board.
Ingram gonna reject the screen. Gonna drive right. Kicks it out. Jameer Nelson doesn't shoot the 3. Kicks it. Gets it back. Floater. Good. Alex Reese might be a worse defender at the NBA level than Uprise.
That sounds good.
Reese is going to drive, kicks
He's
it back
going
out.
to keep putting them threes up, though.
Yep, McGowan's going to put a 3 up. He misses, chases it down, and just fouls the guy who rebounded. It might have hurt him. Yeah, McGowan's, that's the one thing with him is the shot. 32, 33% his 2 years in the NBA. Like, he's just not good enough or athletic enough. He's not good enough at other things or athletic enough to, like, not have a 3-point shot. Chase says Klingon has set, like, 20 solid screens, but we don't get a good result since their big isn't drop. Ant and Shea are going to get so many open threes. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I've been impressed with the screens. And I know it's a small thing that people talk about, like, why do you care? Ant, Sharp are going to have more space for pull-up threes, especially against drop if Klingon can pick off their defender, you know? That's the one thing with Ayton is I don't like Ayton's screens.
Yeah.
Klingon knows when to flip screens as well, which is actually really important. I think that's really important for Scoot. If defenders keep going under him, how do you punish a defender going under? You flip the screen to the defender, and then they're going to get stuck on the screen, and then Scoot can attack. And that's the one thing Klingon's really well at. He's really good at flipping the screen, especially if defenders go under and like walling guys off, and that'll give Scoot some lanes. Alec Johnson says, "Is McGowan's a plus at anything? Didn't understand using a 2-way on him. He was consistent. He has consistently looked very poor with Charlotte. I mean, he has good feel for scoring the ball, like driving, has some shiftiness, like can finish a little bit. He's one of those guys where if he could develop a 3-point shot, could be like a fringe rotation scorer in the league. It's just the 3-point shot just has not been there for him in his career, unfortunately." Blazers got Turk Smith, Kennedy Chandler, Spencer Jones on the floor.
Also, I mean, if he's not good or whatever, and they didn't like the look they had from him, they can always cut him. So
yeah. Good defense by Spencer Jones. Alex Reese the rebound. McGowan's gets the ball in transition, kicks ahead. Reese in transition. What a finish. Reese trailing the play gets fouled. That was impressive. That was a good pass by Kennedy Chandler. He's like the best of our... He's the best passer out of our guards.
Probably, yeah.
And that's not saying anything, but... That's an impressive finish, man. Final Shamshay report. 0 points, 0 for 2 from the free throw line, 0 for 1 from the field. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, plus 1 in 17 minutes. Bouye has Jones on him. Jones blocks... Okay, who is this guy, Eric? Another good defensive possession by Spencer Jones. I don't know where he played. I haven't heard of him before he joined our Summer League roster. Almost gets a steal on the inbound, guarding Harrison Ingram. Ingram going to get to that mid-range spot, misses short. Turk Smith the rebound. He's going to shoot a pull-up 3. Good. Terkavion Smith can score. He can get hot in a hurry. The Blazers are only down 14 somehow. It feels like they should be down 50. McGowan's going to pick up high. Gets beat. Spurs player misses the layup. Blazers can't get the rebound, man. And then this dude dribbles it off his foot. Who's 35?
For the Spurs?
Yeah.
35 is Tyson Ward.
Tyson Ward. Dribbles it off his foot. Where is Higgins? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he's playing for. I assume he's in Summer League.
I haven't seen Higgins anywhere.
Yeah, I thought you'd be on our Summer League team. Reese. Handoff McGowan's. Kicks it back to Reese. A wide open three. I mean, this is a shot, and he hits it, and the Blazers are down 11.
Spencer Jones is from Stanford.
Castle with the ball. Blazers on a 9-0 run the last 2 minutes.
I don't know what he did last year, though. I think that was 2023.
Yeah. Bouye kicks it back to Castle with McGowan's on him. Kicks it back to Bouye. Relocation 3 is good. That hurts. That hurts, Eric. McGowan's...
Bouye looks so much better than they did with us.
I know. It's crazy. McGowan's going to shoot a 3 off. His shot's flat.
Dude, it's just like Banton, I'm telling you.
It really is. We got another Banton. Cronin knows his type, man. Spurs can almost hold for the final shot. 3-second differential. Bouye going to drive right. Euro steps, hands it back. What a pass. Donovan Williams a layup. Blazers down 16 again. 7 on the clock. Terkavion Smith going to lose the ball! Bouye! Could have gotten another dunk. He lays it in.
Jeez,
See, when it's a point guard doing that, that's not good, man. Not good. The Blazers got it to 11. And in a blink, they're down 18. So much for that comeback. On that play, did Terkavion Smith, did he cross over in front of himself, Eric?
I didn't see. Probably.
Chat, did he cross over in front of himself? How come Tamani isn't playing? Because he... I don't know. Like...
I mean, it's the same reason why we had to sit him out at the end of the season, so he didn't.
Yeah. Taylor Packer says, I see why you liked Bouye. Eric, he looks like a demon at the G League Summer League level comp. Yeah. He's one of those guys that can torch Summer League and just doesn't... is too small at the next level. Because he looked bad for us, man. Unfortunately.
Well, one of the things that intrigued me about him in college was like he hit some tough on the run, deep threes, and I thought that would translate a little more to the NBA. But he looked terrible shooting for us.
Yeah.
He's looked a lot more like he looked like he was like super unconfident with us and like had almost like a hitch in his shot, like he was scared to shoot. But here he looks like he's like, I don't know, shooting the ball a lot easier and smoother.
Yeah. The Blazers have Scoot, Denny, Tamani, Sharp, and Banton sitting courtside. Oh, and Jabari.
Nice. Yeah, all those guys were shown in the they scrimmaged the Chinese national team yesterday.
Yeah.
They showed all those guys watching the game too. They were there, so.
Oh, they're gonna show him Scoot got the green pants. Spurs first free throw good. They've been carving up the Blazers with that pocket pass, man. I would like to see the Blazers like experiment playing Klingon different schemes in Summer League just to see what it looks like. But I think they're a full-time drop team next year, Eric.
Yeah.
It's basically Stotts Chauncey Stotts 2.0.
Well, I mean, unless Robert Williams is in at the center, Klingon and Aiton are best in drops, so it's
Yep.
probably.
McGowan's gets his shit beat, man. They ran a play for
It's
Klingon.
what?
Gets his shit beat. Castle driving against Klingon gets blocked by Klingon.
Castle gets his what, Tori?
Gets his shit beat by Klingon. McGowan's for 3. Good.
Hey, made it.
So Klingon has 5 blocks. And none of them are like him chasing blocks either. It's just like him making the right play. Castle was going to drive but saw Klingon. He's going to shoot a mid-range pull-up and brick it. He didn't want any part of his former teammate. We got...
Yeah, offensive foul, just like the first time.
Why the...
Bro,
Bro, you can't just run full speed into a guy.
That mid-range pull-up by Castle, I like him getting to that shot. He's just got to
Yeah, I think we'll
give it more of a chance to get it going.
Yeah. I think maybe like timing, release timing could use a little bit of work.
Yeah, for sure.
Bouye, pick and roll. Klingon and drop. Bouye gonna drive against Kennedy Chandler. Kennedy Chandler, another foul. So the Blazers have McGowan's and Klingon are like the only 2 guys I care about on the court right now. Castle gonna run pick and roll. Gets to that mid-range spot.
Hella dropping. Oh.
Klingon got sealed off.
Yeah.
I don't know where the foul was. Yeah, so Klingon dropping, and the big man basically rolled right in front of Klingon. A smart play. I do think Klingon, they need to not drop him that much. He needs to be a little bit higher. Because here's the thing. If he's at the free throw line and somebody gets past him off the dribble, he's actually really good at like recovering that space and just meeting them at the backboard. Like, I don't think you have to drop him that much. And maybe that's on Klingon.
But like you said, I think that's going to be more of what we see this year, and I don't like that.
Kennedy Chandler for 3. Brick. Klingon trying to get the board.
He does.
Nice. Good rebound. Gets it back to Chandler. Gets it to Turk Smith, but it was a terrible pass. And he's going to shoot a Dame 3. Brick. Repair rebound. Repair's back in the game. Going to get it to Kennedy Chandler. How can this go wrong? Oh, what a shifty move. And he's just going to dribble. Pocket pass to Klingon. Little floater. Off. That's one shot Klingon has to develop. That little float shot. Bouye. Repair on him. Maybe Repair can shut him down. Blazers down 20 again. And Sissoko's throwing a fit for no reason. Sissoko's French, right?
Think so.
Yeah, so then he and Repair might know each other.
I don't remember.
Klingon's getting subbed out already. He just got subbed in.
I will say with Klingon, this is why I thought it was a little silly. All the people are like, Klingon can shoot. Look at how he did in the combine drills and all this. You know what I mean? Like, it was never going to be a skill that was right away.
It's
perfect.
Workouts.
Yeah. So
so
hopefully he can shoot someday, but to think he was just going to come in and be able to shoot right away is.
I want him to shoot just to see like how bad it looks like, and if he can get confidence, then he knocks him down.
What was Castle doing? What is that shot?
I don't know. I mean, I hate our guards, bro.
Favion's pissing me off.
I hate our Summer League guards. They are so Summer League guard-like. Bouye. What a block by Reese. Hit ahead to Kennedy Chandler. He dunks it. I mean, that dunk was impressive for a dude his size. Our guard, like the summer league guards we have, are just terrible decision makers. Though it's very frustrating. Repair, hounding Castle, did a good job not getting beat. They're gonna run pick and roll. Repair gets back in front. Rescreen, contest the mid range off. That was good defense by Repair. He gets the ball in transition, left wing, in and out cross, gets to the rim, finish, good.
You knew he was going left there.
Yeah. He likes going left, man.
Yeah.
It's just that wingspan when he finishes is like you just don't expect him to get the ball, like you don't expect him to shoot the ball where he ends up shooting it from just because that wingspan's so freaking long.
Right.
I think he measured 7'2" wingspan at the combine if I recall correctly. And then apparently he's grown, so maybe that's 7'3" now. That was a really good two-way sequence.
8 foot?
Yeah, maybe an 8 foot wingspan. Can you imagine?
No, it's height. Wingspan's 9'4".
Oh, yeah. Standing reach is like 12'2". No Repair turnovers in the second half. Yeah, Repair's played a pretty perfect second half. Has he shot a single three?
I think he shot one in the first half, but not the second.
He's just going downhill. I'm encouraged with what I'm seeing from Repair. Klingon has showed like everywhere he needs to work on, but also made some good defensive plays. Also will be better when he has better guards next to him. Somehow Klingon still only has 4 blocks, which he literally just got his 5th block, so Summer League stat keepers are messing up. Klingon's also a team worst minus 24.
Nice.
I bet he's not used to that.
Nathan says as long as he can rebound, screen, and protect the rim, that's all we need him to do at the beginning. Well, true. I agree with that.
We don't need him to do anything at the beginning. We just need him to improve.
Whoa. Denny's.
Denny's fit is interesting.
In the Portland Trailblazers.
So it's nice. I'm very excited.
I do think, the way we tanked last year and getting that pick and how high the Blazers were on him, I do think they're expecting a little more than just being able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not fully confident in the Blazers scouting, though.
Yeah.
What a Euro step. Klingon coming back in the game. I don't know if he asked to come back in the game. He was having a conversation with the coach. Repair on Castle, doing a good job handling it. Oh my god, what a gamble. What a block by Reese. I mean, that's our Summer League guards just gambling 20 feet off their man and not getting the steal.
Blazer fan says, is Klingon done for the night? No, he is not, because he just checked back in the game.
Yeah. Also, how would we know, Yeah. Ingram drives against Murray. Kicks it back to Castle. Mid-range, pull-up, off, Klingon, rebound.
It's only a 14-point game.
Repair in transition, goes right, Eric, he heard you. He kicks it to Manaya for 3, is good. What the hell? Manaya's shot looks good today. Blazers down 11. Blazers down 11. Hopefully this time it goes better than last time. Castle, cross, screen, kick to Bouye. Manaya on him. Castle, off the screen. Pocket pass to Molaski. Klingon forces a miss. Castle, rebound, put back, good. I mean, Klingon forces a miss and nobody helps him on the boards. Like... None of these other guys rebound, Eric.
No. I thought Chris Murray was supposed to help with that.
Yeah, Chris Murray doing his best Jeremy Grant impression. 28 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
I can't with Teddy right now. It looks ridiculous.
Nah, that's aura, bro. That's aura.
Right.
That's drip, okay?
That's what you say.
What a freaking ugly shot. Get Kendrick Davis off this freaking team, bro. Freaking hate Summer League guards. Harrison Ingram drives against Repair. Klingon forces another miss. Almost tipped the ball in. He's the only one competing for the rebound.
It's another block. Still can't grab the ball.
Castle, kick out Bouye. Manai on him. Bouye's going to drive. Bouye's going to shoot a mid-range.
No one cutting.
Got blocked.
24-second violation.
I mean, Klingon has 12 rebounds.
Oh, Alex R. That's sweet.
What?
He says, the only good thing about this game is Tori calling the game. Bro, you the game MVP.
I got you. Thank you. Klingon almost turned it over. Gets it to Murray. Gets it back to
travel.
Klingon gets it to Repair. Repair gets it to Chris Murray. Contested 3. What in the world? I just called him Jeremy Grant, and he did the Jeremy Grant no-dip 3. Got McGowan's on Castle. Look how much, like, thicker Castle looks than McGowan's. They switch Repair onto him. Repair, that's an illegal screen, bro. This dude throwing elbows. Spurs turn it over. Blazers can get to single digits. McGowan's in transition. Kicks. Chris Murray, another 3. He in and out. And the Blazers lose the rebound. And Castle in transition. Gonna dribble it around Murray. And then in transit, Klingon got to get back faster than that, bro. What the
Klingon
hell?
wants the challenge. Might as well this. I don't think he meant to do that.
He did not mean to do that. Nobody in their right mind, like.
That wasn't even Klingon. What is he calling for that?
He saw it. I think it might have been off San Antonio.
Yeah, but he didn't.
He didn't what?
Well, he was behind the ball handler, so you couldn't have seen if it was a foul or not.
A foul?
I think they called a foul.
Did they call a foul? I thought they just called out of bounds.
It's not even my dog.
Murray plays way too nice. I wish I could give Murray the confidence of Dion Waiters. I don't know if that would be a good thing. Default username says, your dog made my dog bark.
That's not my dog.
But it made his dog bark. That's funny. They called out of bounds. Yeah, that's what I thought.
My dog really only barks if, like, something's happening.
Do you guys like the Summer League overlay? Shout out to Krish for helping me, like, touch it up a little bit. Thought it'd be cool to put the team logos on the cards.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
So Tori, when's our next game? When our next streams and stuff? Monday?
Monday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific.
Nice.
And then Tuesday.
Nickel Toe says all dogs bark when something's happening. I mean, like, yeah, but that's like she wouldn't just go up in the backyard and bark for no reason like this other dogs do.
Unsuccessful challenge. Hey, Klingon just wanted to call for a challenge for the first time in his career. It wasn't the right call, though. Pick and roll with Harrison Ingram. That's an illegal screen. Thank you. They've been sending illegal screens all game.
Cut this under 10. I was watching the Brooklyn, Indiana game yesterday on. I recorded a bunch of games, and
Yeah.
but I knew Keon Johnson had hit a game winner,
Yeah, that's wild.
and they were down like 8 with like a minute left. I was like, "What the heck? How does this happen?"
Oh, no. That looked bad, man. Hopefully Castle's all right. Went for a block. Looked like he caught his arm on the rim and he just fell straight on his side.
Hopefully his wrist is okay.
Says he's good. I mean, that's Kennedy Chandler driving against 2 defenders. Oh, no, he got undercut by his teammate.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, his shoe slipped.
Blazers going to inbound, get it to Klingon. He's going to drive right and gets fouled. Hey, it didn't look pretty, Eric, but he drew a foul because he went at the defender, you know.
Guess it worked.
Maybe he can teach Aiton something. Can we just get it within single digits? Inbound to Klingon. Backdoor cut. Nice pass. Kick out McGowan's. Almost out of bounds. McGowan's going to drive baseline. And just what the hell are you doing, bro? Why would you even drive baseline there? He wasn't even... Oh, my God. It's just awful basketball. Sissoko. Murray on him. Sissoko going to drive... Or no, that's McGowan's. McGowan's gets a deflection. Ball gets out to Harrison Ingram for 3. Brick. Just get it to single digits for Pride. Klingon running the floor. Just an awful pass. I mean, I like that they threw it to him, but...
I don't like that he threw it.
Well, I don't like that they threw it to him because, yeah, it's a big man with a defender there. Yeah.
If he catches the ball on a perfect pass, what is he going to do? Like running full speed into the defender?
Yeah. I just like that Klingon was ahead of the play.
Yeah. Grab the ball.
Good rebound by Klingon. Might have affected the shot. Murray in transition, kick out to Repair for 3. Bang!
Splash.
Single-digit game. Repair 3 looked good, man. Repair looked really good this second half. If there's a positive we can take away, it's that. Hey, McGowan's pressing Ingram. And Ingram elbows McGowan's in the face. We're still in this game. I don't know how. I want overtime. I want more, Eric. Klingon to McGowan's. Pick and roll with Klingon. McGowan's step back, midi, off. It's just a freaking terrible shot. Like, why are you shooting a step back 17-footer that early in the clock? Blazers get a steal, though. I mean, McGowan's has forced a couple turnovers. I hate that shot. Repair going to handle the ball. Gets to Klingon. Klingon gets it to Kennedy Chandler. Pocket pass to Klingon. Roll in the lane. Gets fouled.
Yeah, that's a role where eventually Klingon's got to get stronger and use his body well enough to get that shot off instead of just...
Yeah, I mean, he got his whole arm hacked.
Yeah, but it was his left arm.
Klingon already has shot more free throws in this Summer League game than Aiton has in his entire Blazer career. Klingon first free throw, good. Blazers, Klingon can make it a 2-possession game if he knocks down this free throw. Second free throw, good. 2-possession game, 1:08 to play. Blazers picking up full court. They've been able to force some turnovers. Sissoko almost loses the dribble, almost turns it over. I don't know what that was. It was ugly, though. Blazers got to match up. 10 on the shot clock. Castle with Repair on him, 40 feet away. Castle's going to drive and turns the ball over. Hit ahead pass. You got a trailer. Finishes the lay-in. 4-point game. Blazers got 44 seconds left to complete this comeback. They were down 20. Harrison Ingram bringing the ball up. Kicks it to Bouye. Bouye, Repair on him, calling for a trap. Bouye gets the ball out of the trap. Klingon, smart foul. Smart foul. There's going to be a layup.
Notice a big under the basket.
I know. Klingon has his hands up like, what are we doing? Well, you're going to make him earn it at the line. Oh, it's not even at the line, but it's 14 on the shot clock now, 26 game clock. I mean, Blazers gotta, at some point, are going to have to force a steal. Klingon's going to guard Bouye on the inbounds, put some length on him. Inbound pass. It looked like who's 53? I don't even know. It looked like Murray got pushed off that ball, though. They're going to be inbounding from a tough spot with Klingon on the inbound. It's going to be, like, deep in their corner.
53 is Ibrahima Diallo.
Blazers trap on the sideline. They get it out. They get the ball. They get a dunk. 20 left. Blazers call timeout. Got to rotate behind the trap down. Like,
Yeah.
as the ball gets out of the trap, you got to rotate down. Just a little slow. Tough. Looks like Blazers going to lose. Well, they came back. No Summer League rings. You know, that's what we get to root for here in Rip City, Eric, is Summer League rings. Unfortunately, that dream is, like, dead from game one. You remember the way we lost game one last year?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this reminded me of the opposite, where we lost the lead, and then Jabari Smith banked in a half-court shot at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Okay, I updated the score in case it wasn't. Oh, here we go. It's always the people that overreact the most, it's always the people with the names like John Smith. Defensively, Klingon's been, I think, very good. Offensively, not so much. If you expected anything else, I don't really know what you were expecting. Blazers down 6, going to have 20 seconds to make something happen. You got McGowan's Repair, Chris Murray, Kennedy Chandler, Klingon on the floor. Chris Murray going to inbound it. He gets it into Repair. Repair, 3 off the dribble. Off. He shouldn't have taken a dribble. Kennedy Chandler gets the rebound. Kicks to McGowan, who's just going to shoot the ball right into his defender that's right in front of his freaking face. Are we blind?
Yeah.
Blazers get a jump ball. I don't know who it was. It's just, bro, he's right in front of you. It's just, oh, God. I don't like that. I don't like bad basketball, Eric, as you can tell. Even in Summer League. It's just disgusting.
Especially since it's Bryce's third Summer League. Like, come on, bro.
I know, dude. Like, I know you're running low on time, but I mean, you have no shot of getting that off. Blazers are going to have to win this tip and get a 3 and then somehow force a turnover. The Spurs Summer League coach looks like he's younger than half the team. Oh, and it's Harrison Ingram versus Kennedy Chandler. I was hoping they'd give it to Repair. So, Kennedy Chandler can jump, though. He actually won the tip. Repair, got to get up a 3. Gets it blocked. GG's. Game's over. Point 2. That's a wrap. Alrighty.
Lob that up.
Alright, post-game. Gonna be a quick little post-game here. We'll be live again for game number 2. Spurs win. Castle 8 for 21, 22 points. Nathan Mensah had 12. Bouye 11.
Mets had all 12 in the first half, I think.
Yeah, he looked good in the first half. Spurs got to the line 20 times. Boys got to the line 9 times. Spurs had 15 offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounding was a problem. Klingon 13 rebounds. Other guys didn't really rebound well. Klingon in his Summer League debut, 4 points, 13 rebounds, 5 blocks, 5 fouls, 1 for 8 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Klingon has to work on his touch on certain shots. He needs to get that little 5 to 6 foot push shot down. He had a nice roll late in this game. He would have had more points if, like, these Blazer guards knew how to throw a lob. Ultimately, Klingon's going to be a big that gets set up for a lot of his buckets. And he's a 7'2" target, so it's a pretty good target to hit. But he's not playing with guards that will set him up well. So some of that touch issues, some of that he's not playing with guards that'll set him up. Defensively, he looked really good. Eric, what were your thoughts on Klingon?
Klingon was fine. Like you said, like to get him a little better offensively. Obviously, you want to see him hit a 3 at least if you're going to take 3 of them. And would like to see, just be a little more consistent on those mid-range shots or floaters or whatever. But I thought he was pretty good defensively outside of a couple of missteps. Much better in the second half, I thought, positioning-wise. But yeah, I thought he overall had an okay game. I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was great. Just pretty solid, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, Eric, there's people that expected him to look like prime Joel Embiid, and he did not. So, cue the overreactions. Okay.
Like he gets an F.
Yeah, F grade.
I mean, you didn't watch the game if you're giving him an F.
Also, if you think Edie has better feel, you also don't know what the hell you're talking about, like, on either end. Anyway, unfortunately, Klingon's going to get compared to Edie constantly, and it's just ridiculous. Edie's also a couple years older. Klingon's going to be a better passer. He has better feel for passing the ball, better feel for defense. I mean, Edie's just big. Like, what are we talking about? Klingon's going to be fine. He has clear things that he needs to work on. It's just, Eric, you know what really drives me up a wall? These prospects come in and they're not perfect. And we sit here and we talk about their weaknesses, right? And with Klingon, it's like I talked about it. He doesn't finish as well as you would like hope for a 7-2 big. We knew that.
The draft was 2 weeks ago.
You knew that if you either paid attention to Klingon or you paid attention to Blazers Uprise, right? Like, we told you guys that. Touch needs a little bit of work. I don't think it's so bad that it's, like, doomed, right? He has big hands, though. Like, it's tough with big hands, like, touch-wise. So hopefully he can develop that. But we told you, touch-wise, not super good. Why are we freaking out about him missing threes? We told you he's not going to be a shooter day one. It's like maybe in a couple years, hopefully he can knock down some threes. But in Summer League, it's for him to find out where he is as a three-point shooter at the NBA level, behind an NBA three-point line. If he goes 0 for 10, okay. Well, he knows that he needs to do a lot more work shooting the three ball in order to hit him in games at the NBA level. We're just finding things out. And y'all, like, people just, we know they have these weaknesses, and then they go in Summer League, and then they show them, and people freak out at it as if it wasn't stuff we already freaking knew. So just stop overreacting to Summer League when guys struggle in areas that you should have known that they were going to struggle in. It's the same thing with Scoot last year with some of his struggles early in the season. Like, you know, he didn't really get to play much in Summer League, unfortunately, but these young players have imperfections in their games. They have flaws, okay? You should realize that and not freak out every time they make a mistake in an area that they need to improve on. Drives me crazy.
Yeah. I don't get why people. I mean, I guess I get it, but you know what the problem is, Tori?
What is it?
It's that I had so many people try to tell me that Klingon was going to be a good 3-point shooter, and not like down the road, like almost immediately.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's no basis on that other than, I mean, I can watch Ben Simmons workout videos where he hits 3-point shots. Like, don't give me this crap that you saw him at the combine or someone, or saw him in like a workout video the Blazers posted where he hit some threes. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, I watched Joel Prisbilla cash like 12 straight threes before a Blazer game once. Didn't ever shoot threes in the game. Couldn't shoot a three. Didn't want him shooting threes. Like, it's just, I don't get why we like hype up something that's not a skill set like it's going to be in the NBA somehow, like a deeper 3-point line, like you mentioned. He's just all of a sudden going to start cashing some threes when he didn't in college. Like, he's got to work on it, and that's exactly why we said we want him to shoot a few. But yeah, I don't get why people are killing him for not being a lights out 3-point shooter his first game in summer league.
Also, if Scoot was playing summer league, he probably would have had double-digit points. Like, Klingon would have looked better offensively if he had Scoot playing next to him. He would have gotten an alley-oop dunk. He would have gotten a dump-off pass or two for a dunk. And he'd be sitting here like, I don't know, 4 for 11 from the field, 5 for 12 from the field, something like that with 3 missed threes, and nobody would be freaking out. Why are we killing the kid? Because he's playing next to freaking Kendrick Davis, Terkavion Smith, and Kennedy Chandler. These guys are not, they're G League, Summer League guards. We tell you about these guys every single Summer League. Every single year we tell you about these guys. They are scorers. They do not make good enough of decisions. They do not pass well enough. That's why they're not in the NBA. And then they come out here and they're just super erratic decision making. Passes aren't in the right spot. There was a possession, one single possession, where the Blazers tried to throw 2 lobs to Klingon and threw them like not even 7 feet off the floor. They got a 7'2" guy with a 9'7" standing reach, and they're throwing it like at his head where guys can just deflect it instead of throwing it up for him when he's by far the biggest dude on the court. That's not Klingon's fault. And if we got those plays, people wouldn't be freaking out. So we got somebody in chat. Oh, I wanted a double-double at least. Playing next to Scoot, he probably would have had a double-double. Like, why are we freaking out with the guards he's playing next to? He's not Joel Embiid. He's not going to go out there and snap off a between-the-legs mid-range pull-up like Embiid. He's a guy that needs to be set up, and he has some touch issues. We knew that. So, ultimately, when he plays next to better guards, he will look a little bit better. It's that simple. So, stop killing him for playing next to crappy G League Summer League guards.
He's also not, like, the type of player that's going to go out and dominate a game. Like, he's a winning, smart player. He's not, like, a athletic freak that's going to dominate a summer league game. So, like, I don't get why people thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah, it's.
Check my door.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on at your door. It's people with too high of expectations. Ultimately, like, I'm not saying y'all should be negative going in, but you got to know what you have. You got to know what you have. Let me try to fix the scoreboard at least, because it's kind of bugging me. You gotta know what you have going into a player's rookie season. It's like, I guess some of you need to learn. Michael's son says that block out his former teammate is what I'm looking for. Yeah, he has bad teammates passing-wise. Also, Klingon can pass. But, like, none of these guys cut too well. Like, the system is not in place. It's Summer League. I just don't understand. I just don't understand the people that freak out after one Summer League game, man. It literally drives me nuts. Y'all gotta chill. Should Portland have gone with Edey? No! If one more person brings up Zach Edey didn't play today. Why are we talking about Zach Edey, man? Oh, Eric, this one Summer League game proved that the Blazers should have drafted Zach Edey instead.
Dude, you guys are talking to someone who did not want to take Klingon in the top 10. Like, that's not... But we gotta chill, man. Like...
It's going to be like this all year. Anytime he doesn't have a great game, it's going to be like this. Super overreactionary. It's the way like NBA Twitter is nowadays, and I assume a lot of these people live on NBA Twitter. Chill. Anyway, Rupert, second half, looked really good. Yes, he had 6 turnovers. He was really rough to start the game. I love the way he bounced back, Eric. I love the way he played in the second half. Some of those turnovers were him bringing the ball up the court. That's not going to be his job at the NBA level. He's having to do this a little bit too much with the Summer League team. And he doesn't know how to bring the ball up the floor against pressure from smaller, quicker guards. Like, he proved that. Just crossing over, getting the ball easily deflected on his crossover. Like, he has things to learn in terms of, like, playing the point guard position, but that's not his position. In the second half, when he was just kind of able to play in the flow of things, catch the ball in space on fast breaks, and had some driving lanes, he had some really impressive moments. He finished with 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 for 11 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. One of those was like that 3 in the final couple of seconds that I think got blocked because it was just a desperation 3. I mean, 6 turnovers, not good, but he played the best perimeter defense by far of anyone, I think, on this team. Offensively, had a good game. I mean, he was like the only other guy that helped Klingon rebound. 5 assists as well. I'm happy with Rupert's performance.
Yeah, I was not happy in the first half, but second half eased it a little bit. Yeah, much more under control. I don't know. At least 4 of the turnovers were in the first half, if not all 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah, much better second half. So at least gives you some hope.
Yep. Chris Murray made a 3 there in the second half, 1 for 3. 4 for 9 was better in the second half as well. He just, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to be hard on Chris Murray because all last season post-game shows, I don't think he was worth the 23rd pick. I've said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I don't even know what I'm looking for other than just him hitting threes at a higher clip, and he was 1 for 3. Like, okay. Hopefully, his shot is getting better. I don't know if 5 games is enough sample size to tell. So that's why it's kind of tough with a guy like Chris Murray, because his shot may be getting better, but we might not see it until NBA minutes next year, if he gets them. I do like he had a really nice cut in this game. I just wish he helped out on the boards a little bit more because the Spurs got 15 offensive rebounds. Like, I wanted him to help out rebound the ball a little bit better.
I'm interested to see if what the Blazers do with his option this summer.
Yeah.
Do they auto pick it up just to not admit defeat on that, or do maybe keep some sort of relevant trade value? I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? Bryce McGowan's 3 for 10, 2 for 5 from 3. 3 steals, 2 assists, 8 points. I was not impressed with some of the shots that he took.
Yeah, he's the type who, much like I was talking about with Banton at the end of last year for us, can come into a summer league and either look like the best player in the league or terrible, and I thought today he looked terrible.
I just wonder, like, is his archetype the type of two-way archetype that breaks out into an NBA rotation player? Because I feel like it's not.
Probably not.
Fine on a two-way. He needs to become better from 3, improve his playmaking. He was 2 for 5 from 3 today, so that was good. He'll probably have a game this summer league where he dominates.
Suns got our guy Michael DeVoe looking like a all-star out there right now.
The Suns? Michael DeVoe, huh? There will be a video about him soon then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alex Reese 6 for 13, 3 for 9 from 3. Had a couple blocks and a steal. Like he was okay. He was a plus 10. Kennedy Chandler is the least worst of the three guards. Kendrick Davis, Terkavion Smith, Kennedy Chandler. He was the only one that I feel like actually was looking for his teammates. Kendrick Davis, I am not impressed with at all. Terkavion Smith, not impressed with at all either. He only played 8 minutes. Yeah. It's pretty much everyone. Manaya was 3 for 4 from 3. I guess we should talk about him. 3 for 4 from 3. Also had 4 steals, 3 assists. Manaya was good today. If he can become a better shooter, then he might have some 3-and-D value.
I mean, he was good for parts of this game, but then other parts didn't even notice him out there.
Yeah, but I mean, is that a bad thing in a bad summer league game? You know?
It's not.
He didn't turn over the ball, had 3 assists, 4 steals, 3 for 4 from 3, 4 for 5 from the field, 20 minutes. Like, it's probably the best stat line. Cleanest stat line, at least. So, anyway, Blazers will be back at it on Monday as they take on... I'm going to have to find who do they play on Monday?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Chat, let me know who they play on Monday. Shout out
We had a couple donations.
Yeah, I was just about to read those off. Let me do that real quick. Shout out to Alex R. That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
$2 donation says, thanks for streaming the game, guys. Good times. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. And then shout out to Cam23. $5 donation says, overreaction hindsight question. After seeing some Summer League, what would your 1 to 10 redraft look like? Anyone else you'd prefer at 7? I like Klingon, by the way. I had Klingon at 9, so like there was other players that I'd maybe prefer. Like my big board, not going to change after this little bit of Summer League, you know.
Yeah.
So, thank you for the $5 donation, though. But yeah, I feel like nobody's big board should really change that much after Summer League in general. Like maybe a little bit if a guy looks a little bit better. Reed Shepard looked really good in his first game, Eric. But you know you want to see that for the entirety of Summer League before you like bump him up. I think.
Boo Booey? What the heck is this?
Boo Booey? You know Boo Booey, right?
Yeah, I do now. It's just funny seeing him on the screen.
Yeah. He played at Northwestern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, sure, we could overreact and say certain players should have been drafted higher or whatever. I think Ricochet, he did a few things that were impressive in that game yesterday. Looking at him playing, though, he doesn't seem like a guy who can put much weight on and still be good. Like it looks like his frame won't support much more weight.
And he's already kind of slow.
Yeah, so like that was, but he did do some things that were more impressive in terms of passing and putting the ball on the floor than I'd seen from him overseas. Alex Sarr flashed some things, didn't shoot the ball well, of course, but showed why he has some potential. Thought he was okay. Trying to think who the other... Oh, Reed Shepard looked freaking amazing.
Yeah, Terrence Shannon also looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have him in my lottery, though.
Yeah. Shepard and Shannon looked by far the best two players, I think, yesterday.
Dillingham was 2 for 12 over 5 from 3. That guy was the pick after Klingon. And the thing is, offense is supposed to be his thing. And he's 2 for 12 over 5 from 3. But guess what? None of you Blazer fans are going to overreact to Rob Dillingham because he's not on your Summer League team and wasn't your pick. Right? When it's another team's guy like, oh, it's just a bad first Summer League game. Like, okay, he's struggling his first Summer League. We don't change our perception of him. So why the hell are we overreacting to Donovan Klingon today? It's just because, I don't know, we love misery, I guess?
Well, Cam 23 says where did look good. I think that's the main reasonable discussion question. Would you take Ware over Klingon at 7? I wouldn't, um, because I don't know. Like Ware was funny because like there was a game he had like I forgot what it was, like 20 something and ton of rebounds. But the first like quarter of that game, I thought he looked terrible offensively. He looked awkward, uncomfortable with the ball, and then he looked better later on in that game, obviously. But it was kind of weird. I don't know, but I think overall, Klingon's still.
Klingon makes winning plays. Where's the type of guy that'll look good in a summer league setting because he's more of a three-point shooter right now and more of like a guy that can put the ball on the floor. That's always going to pop more for a rookie in summer league. Klingon plays much better defense. I think should ultimately be a better rebounder and is just a better passer, like kind of teammate in the flow offensively. And you don't have to question Klingon's motor like you do with Ware. That was one of the question marks coming in. So it just depends on what you value more going in, but it's like a guy like Ware, if I had to guess before the Summer League, I would say, yeah, there's a good chance that Ware looks better than Klingon in Summer League. Doesn't change the calculus in terms of which one I had higher. Ultimately, Klingon is going to look better playing off better guards. He had 5 blocks today and bothered a ton of shots at the rim. The Blazers gave up the worst percentage at the rim last year. That should be better with Klingon as a rookie in the game. He doesn't chase blocks, still gets a bunch of them because sometimes you need to block shots, right? But he doesn't like play wildly out of position chasing blocks. He doesn't go for blocks that he shouldn't go for. Like, he knows when to contest and force a miss just by being vertical and keep himself in play for a rebound. Like, he's just a really smart defensive player. He has his weaknesses defensively, maybe playing in space or, like, playing against pick and pop bigs in pick and roll. But he's a rookie. Like, most rookies are going to have some things they struggle with defensively. So, if he can help the Blazers' rim protection day one, like, he's going to have an impact on winning games. He's not going to be shooting 3 threes a game in actual NBA games. Okay? And if he gets set up with better shots around the rim, and maybe improves his touch a little bit, this was just a bad finishing game for him. He can finish better than this. He's not hurting you offensively while he's helping out your rim protection. As a rookie, like, it's summer league. Like, I cannot portray that enough. People gotta be patient. I know it's always fun to have the Damian Lillard rookie. Klingon's not no Damian Lillard, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, even Simons had some massive struggles as a rookie in summer league. Scoot last year had like a really good first quarter. I think he was like 4 for 4. And he was like 1 for 7, 1 for 8 after that. Like the last couple of quarters before he got hurt, he looked bad. Sharp looked awful in summer league last year, and that's going into year 2. So just pump the brakes, relax. Klingon will be fine. It's summer league. Don't take it so seriously or get so frustrated. Looking forward to game number 2. And hopefully Klingon plays a little bit better. Hopefully this team as a whole plays a little bit better. Hopefully they play like they did in the second half, which was much better than whatever the hell they did in the first half.
Yeah.
So who are we facing on Monday? I can find that out, actually. Mobile app is a little easier to find Summer League scores. On Monday, the Blazers are taking on the 76ers, who won their first game. That's going to be Adem Bona versus Klingon. Jared McCain.
Ricky Council.
He might be a sneaky breakout player this year, Eric.
Yeah. I don't think that's sneaky.
I mean, just sneaky in terms of the fact, like, where was he drafted last year? Like, 50s?
Didn't he go undrafted?
Might have been undrafted, yeah, and, like, didn't do a ton as a rookie, but, like, he has a ton of
No,
buzz right now.
he had some I mean, he played really good in the G League games and had some really
Yeah.
good games for them down the stretch. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, had a moment. I mean, going into year 2, there's a ton of buzz around him. Still, though, like, you're not really expected. Normally, you're not expecting much out of a guy that was, like, a late second or undrafted. I forget what he was. Going into year 2. So, Ricky Council player to watch in that next game. He's athletic and can score the ball. We knew that coming out of Arkansas. Is he going to be the best player of that class of guys coming out of Arkansas with Anthony Black, Nick Smith? Who is the other guy? Oh, Jordan Walsh.
Walsh.
Yeah. Jordan Walsh today for the Celtics. 1 for 8. 0 for 6 from 3. Rough.
Kevin HS, who will have a better record next year, Spurs or Trailblazers?
Spurs. Come
It's
on.
pretty easily the Spurs for me, too. Yeah. David says Kevin Knox is on the Warriors G League team. Yes, he is.
Yep. We'll see when he's back with the remix. I wonder
You're
if it'll
like-
be December or January or what.
Going into year 6 for Knox. Still playing G League as a top 10 pick.
Place the Nuggets says, "LOL. I remember Miami with that Orlando Robinson crap. Wasn't there a rumor they wouldn't include him in the Dame trade? I mean, who knows what they would have included? I don't even know if
No.
Joe knows. But
Orlando Robinson wasn't eligible to be traded until
Oh, yeah, that's what
December,
it was.
so that Blazer fans wanted him and were like, "Oh, we're going to wait till December to trade Dame because we have to have Orlando Robinson."
and then the Miami
we
just
kept
let him
telling
walk.
you this.
I was watching the Rockets game and they were saying Robinson. I was like, is that Orlando Robinson? I thought Orlando Robinson was Miami, and I thought they valued him. But
No, they
apparently
cut
not.
him like a week ago.
Yeah, for like the 3rd or 4th time. So. Nick Smith Jr. had a good game today. That's correct. Anything else, Eric?
I just want to thank everyone for hanging out with us this afternoon. Hope to see you on Monday at 5:30 as well, Pacific time. Yeah, should be another amazing game with lots of turnovers.
Yeah, how many times have the Blazers turned over in this one? I didn't look at that stat. Blazers today, 18 turnovers. It was much better in the second half. Turnovers in the first half were brutal. Brutal. But at least they got more assists, right?
Dude, that Pacers game I told you I was watching,
Yeah.
they had, through the first 3 quarters, they had 27 turnovers.
That's
Dude.
crazy.
What is that? Who is that?
Who's who? For the Suns?
Who is on my? It's like Denny Abdiel when he's wearing it like over his. Oh, it's Kaminga. What the?
Anyway, we're out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back again on Monday. No Blazers Uprise live. It'll be a Summer League watch party on Monday, going live at 5:30ish. Might go live slightly later if the game tips off later, because games tip off at weird times because it's dependent upon the games before them ending on time, which oftentimes they don't. So we'll be back with another watch party, another live stream. Always enjoy doing these. And with that being said, that's a wrap. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night and the rest of your weekend. And until next time, as always, peace out. Go Blazers!